Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another edition of Inside Pitch. Today we continue the 1995 One and Gone. It is round one and game number 9. We are at Dodger Stadium today as the number 26 Pittsburgh Pirates will face off against the number 7 Los Angeles Dodgers. I think we got a pretty good game here scheduled. For those of you who are wondering why there was no stream from me last night, because of some unforeseen circumstances to our country, I decided baseball, rolling cards and dice had to take a back seat to what I saw yesterday. I will not discuss it any further. I do not want to make any of my chat friends angry because I really want to rant at what I saw, but I will keep my mouth shut. So we're just going to keep it to baseball. Let's see. Starting pitcher for the 1995 Los Angeles Dodgers will be Hideo Nomo. He gets the call here. 13-6, 2.54 ERA. He was actually the ace of the Dodgers and was really just up and coming at the time. So Nomo gets the call for the Dodgers here at Dodger Stadium. Steeler fan and Tribe fan join us here at Dodger Stadium for tonight's game. So hopefully we will enjoy a good baseball game here. So let's get right to it. Pittsburgh Pirates, of course, were 58-86. Not really a good team. The Dodgers, 78-66, were a pretty decent team. Pretty good team, actually, but, just fell short in 1995. Leading off for the Pirates will be center fielder Jacob Brumfield. He gets the call for this game. And that is garbage. Hideo Nomo with the pitch. That's a 2-3. Starts off with a strikeout plus 10. Strikeouts, 2 added to strikeouts from Dodger Stadium, -1 to walks. Hideo Nomo, let's see here, 2-3. That's a strikeout plus 10. Against the righty, that's a 9. That becomes a 19. And yes, Brumfield will go down on strikes. And that's strikeout number 1 for Nomo. Next up is the shortstop, Jay Bell. He gets the call here for Pittsburgh. Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Dodger Stadium as well. 1-2 from Nomo. That's a range play. Bell goes ahead and swing a 3-3. That's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Offerman. His range is a 3. He will make the play. He'll throw to first for the second down. And that is just a ground out to short. Next up for the Pirates is right fielder Orlando Merced. Yeah, some of these names do bring back some memories. Forever Remain 90 joins us here at Dodger Stadium. Pitch from Nomo 5-6. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium says 1-1. That is going to be a single into left field for a base hit. Merced will trot down to first. And the next batter, third baseman, Jeff King. Infield is normal. Strat roll says a 14 no play. Nomo will pitch. 1-2, that's again a range play. King will swing 4-2. That's a ground ball to second base. Delino DeShields has got a range rating of 4. He will make the play, throw to first, and end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Pirates. The winner of this game will take on the Houston Astros in the second round. Starting pitcher for the 1995 Pittsburgh Pirates is Denny Neagle. A lot of people realize he was actually an underrated pitcher. Neagle actually showed some signs of brilliance. I mean, it just goes in history as average. But Denny Neagle was actually pretty good, and that's why I think this game between the Pirates and the Dodgers could be really interesting. He was 13-8 with a 3.43 ERA. Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman Delino DeShields. And of course his kid right now is in the majors. 1-2 from Neagle against the lefty. That is an automatic against the lefty. That's a home run check. DeShields against the lefty is an 8. That's a 14. It will be too high. DeShields though gets the swing and he flies out to left. Next batter is shortstop Jose Offerman. Baseball Demos joins us here at Dodgers Stadium. You have an IP rules question. I haven't watched your Fidrich thing yet there, Dave. I will soon. Pitch from Neagle, 5-5, strikeout chance, 20 is too high. Offerman will swing 4-6. That's a ground out to second. Next batter is the catcher, Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer for the Mets. Nagle's pitch 2-2. That's a home run. That's a home run straight. That's a home run check. And Piazza has a 20. There's no adjustment from Dodger Stadium. And Mike Piazza just sent one to Mars. Home run for Mike Piazza. And the Dodgers jump out in front 1-0. Here's first baseman Eric Karros. Nagle's pitch 2-1, and that's a blank. Karros will swing 1-2. That's a base hit to right field. Single there. He'll trot down to first. And coming up next for the Dodgers will be right fielder Raul Mondesi. I put him in right field for the game. Keith White joins us here at Dodger Stadium. Let's see. Strat roll. Strat roll is a 4, no play. Neagle will pitch. 4-5, that's a hit by pitch. That 2 is going to be too high. Mondesi will swing 5-2. He singles into right field. Karros' base running rating is a 2, plus 1 is a 3. Right field to get to third base, you add 2 as a 5. The right fielder for the Pirates is Merced. He has an excellent arm, a -2 for an arm. So a 1-3, Karros will get the third, and he does. He does. Raul Mondesi, that base running rating is a 4, and that is a 4 on the white die, and Mondesi advances to second on the throw. So runners at second and third. And the batter will be Roberto Kelly. I have him in left field for the tournament for the Dodgers. Cody Travis joins us here, as well as Tim Pepper. All join us here at Dodger Stadium. Runners at second and third. Let's do a strat roll. And that is an 18. There is no play. Neagle will pitch. 4-3. That's a home run with a question mark. Is Neagle there? Home run with a question mark. Kelly's from the right side. A 1-4 would be a home run check. That's a 1. It passes. Kelly has a home run rating of 6. If it's a 6 or lower, if this is a 6 or lower, this one's out of here. No, it's a too high. So Kelly gets the swing. And that is a 2-2, and he grounds out to second base. Dodgers get 1 run on 3 hits, a home run by Piazza. It is 1-0 in favor of the Bums. Ballpark home run check fails. Batter is out, but is it a guaranteed sacrifice fly, or do you roll as normal for a sac fly? Ballpark home run fails, batter is out, but is it a guaranteed sacrifice fly, or do you roll as normal for a sac fly? As far as I know, you still roll as normal for a sac fly. You still roll as normal as a sac fly. As far as I know, I'll look at the rule here real quick, but I believe that is still. I believe you still roll as normal for a sac fly. because there. I'm not. I don't know if. I mean, I can check the. Hold on a minute, but I think that it's not. That's not an automatic sac fly. Yeah, no. It says in the rule book, possible home run to batter. Possible home run to batter. Roll 1d6. If no home run, then play it like a fly out. Well, if you play it like a fly out, that means you follow the normal fly out ball rules. As far as I know, no one told me that's ever been an automatic sacrifice fly. So no, you still roll for a sac fly. If you still roll for a sacrifice fly, all right, even if it's automatic. Cody, let's see here. Yeah, I think you did it right. So we go to the top of the second inning. Leading off for the Pirates will be left fielder Al Martin. Nomo with the pitch, 5-3. That's a strikeout chance. The 20 is against the righty. That's too high. Dodger Stadium adds 2 to strikeouts, -1 to walks. Martin does swing 4-2. He flies out to center. Next batter will be second baseman Carlos Garcia. Nomo with the pitch, 4-2, wild pitch, ball 1. Nomo will pitch again, 4-1. That's a hit by pitch. That 4 is too high. Garcia will swing, 1-1, star 4, and that's a ground out to third. Here is the catcher for the Pirates, Mark Parent. 3-2 on Nomo's card. That is a strikeout +10. And that 15 will get Parent. With the adding 10 to the strikeouts, that is strikeout number 2. And a 1-2-3 inning for Nomo and the Dodgers as they send the Pirates packing. Bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Dodgers will be third baseman Tim Wallach. And as I've said before, every time he comes up to the bat, you know you're old when now you're watching baseball today and you're watching the son of a ball player that you have a card for in the game that you're playing on the board. So you know you're old, okay? You know you're old, okay, when you're doing that. Here's Denny Neagle. That's a 5-6. That is good. A righty, that's a blank. Wallach gets the swing, 1-2 against the lefty. That is a fly out to left. Next batter for the Dodgers will be center fielder Chad Fonville. I put him in center for this game. The Dodger outfield a little bit on the weak side when it comes to range. Nagle's pitch, 2-4. That's an error on a throw. Fonville will swing 6-4. That's a ground ball to first. That's the ground ball to the pitcher. Nagle's throwing error rating is a 4. That is a 2. Nagle's going to commit an error. The throw goes to first. That's Mark Johnson. Has a range of a 2. And he does prevent the ball from getting by him. So that's just going to be a 1-base error. So that is an E1 and the first error on the Pirates. As the throwing error does not, as he pulls him off the bag, but Fonville will not be able to go to second. As a great play by Mark Johnson prevented the ball from going into the dugout. That brings up the pitcher Hideo Nomo. And let's see, the infield is halfway. Let's see if a bunt comes up. 17. We'll have Nomo bunt. Let's see, we'll have Nomo bunt. Let's see what we got here. So we're going to do the bunt. The infield is halfway. The entire infield will be. Neagle will pitch. That's a 5-5. That's a strikeout chance, but that's halved. So Nomo, that is a 27, and you divide that by 2, which actually becomes an 8.5. That's a 16. That's going to be too high. So Nomo does not strike out. So now he gets the chance. To bunt. Did I do that right? You know what? I did. My. Hold on a minute. 13.5. What the hell is? I don't know what the hell's wrong with my math. 13.5. It was still too high, so Nomo still gets a chance to bunt. The bunt is laid down. That ball is hit to third. That ball is bunted to third base, and since the infield is in, bunt rating for the batter goes down. So the 3 goes down to a 2, and the roll is a 7, and that's still going to be a good bunt. So Fonville will get over to second base. Nomo is out, 2 down. Sacrifice hit to third. 2 outs now. Here's Delino DeShields. Hideo, don't come around here, no Momo. Yep. Infield will now be normal. Pitch from, actually, Strat Roll says a 1. Possible steal for third. Let's see. Fonville has a 5 and nothing from Neagle. So 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. That's a 1. Fonville, stolen base rating, 15. Neagle is a -2, is a 13. Parent is a -1 for a 12. Now we'll let the Shields hit. Neagle will pitch. That's a 2-5. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium gets a 3-1, and that's a ground out to second base, and that will end the inning. Nothing across except an error on the Pirates at the end of 2, still 1-0 Dodgers. Timeout on the field for a moment. Okay. Let's see what you got here. Let's see. Other than the Mets, a good team to do a season replay for in '69. How about the Orioles? How about the Baltimore Orioles? That would be. I'm sure playing the Orioles in 1969 would be a lot of fun to play. There would be a lot of fun to play. I disagree about the Seattle Pilots. Actually, the Pilots could be fun. How about the Washington Senators? You're doing a Washington Nationals replay in Stratomatic. Why not a Washington Senators replay in 1969? Why not a Washington Senators replay? I mean, that would be not. You could do both, 2 Washingtons, the Nationals and the Senators. Although the Senators in '69 were not that good, but you could do a Washington Senators. People may get Washington fatigue. Yeah, possibly. You could do the, if you want to do a team, I think doing the Orioles would be fun. I mean, then again, if you do the Orioles, then you're doing what are you doing then? What is it? The I-4, the I-4. You do the Orioles on one, the Orioles, there would be a lot of fun to play. They won that many games, the Baltimore Orioles in '69. Not a bad idea. Don't know. You got many choices, I think. Take a team that maybe didn't make it. How about the Atlanta Braves? They were a pretty good team. Or the Minnesota Twins, with Harmon Killebrew. I mean, there's lots that you could do there. Top of the 3rd inning, leading off next for the Pirates will be first baseman Mark Johnson. Nomo's pitch, 3-4. That's against the lefty. That is a blank. Johnson gets to swing 4-6, and he leads off with a double. Nice double for Johnson. He'll go to second base. He goes to set leadoff runner at second base. That will bring up the pitcher, Denny Neagle, batted 122 as a pitcher. See if there's a strat roll. That is a 20. Nomo turns around, fires to second, and Johnson's back safely. Neagle will hit away since the bunt did not come up. Nomo's pitch, 5-3. That's a strikeout chance. That 8 is good. Neagle goes down. Struck him out. That's out number 1, and that is strikeout number 3 for Nomo. He had 236 of them. He was a very hard thrower that year. Hard thrower. Here's Jacob Brumfield. A 20. Nomo again turns around to get Johnson, and he's safe. Nomo will pitch. That's a 2-5. That's a strikeout plus 10. That 18 is good. He struck out Brumfield. He got him. Strikeout plus 10. That's strikeout number 4 for Nomo. He gets him there. And now Jay Bell. Rolling a strat. 19. No play. Nomo's pitch, 6-6. That's a strikeout chance. That 20's too high. Bell will swing, 6-6 as well. Star 5, and that's a ground out to short. So 1 hit for the Pirates, but they can't get him in. Still 1-0 in favor of the Dodgers. I mean, there's lots of good choices there, Dave. Lots of good choices. Lots of good choices to make. For 1969, I think it shows a great year. It is a classic year with the Mets. I still think a Mets replay would be a blast. Orioles replay would be fun. Maybe a Braves replay or a Twins. I mean, how about the Yankees? How about Senators? How about the Yankees? The 69 Yankees didn't suck. 69 Yankees weren't too bad. They did not suck. They were pretty decent. So, I mean, maybe the Yankees, something like that. You can't go wrong with any team you choose from that year. Jose Offerman will lead off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 3rd. Neagle's pitch, 5-4. That's a strikeout chance. That 6 is good. Offerman has a 7. And so he will go down on strikes, and that is strikeout number 1 for Neagle. He had 150 of them in 95. Here's Mike Piazza. He gets a nice ovation here from Dodger Stadium for the home run. Neagle's pitch, 3-3. That's a blank. Piazza gets the swing, 6-1. This time it's a star 4. It's a ground out to short. Here's Eric Karros. He singled his last time up. Yeah, Cubs are another good choice. Fergie Jenkins. Kessinger. Pretty good club they were too. See if the Cubs can change history and beat the Mets. Try to avoid the black cat. Exactly. 1-2 from Neagle against the righty. That's a blank. Karros will swing 3-3 against the lefty. That's a base hit to... that's a single pass short. And Karros has his second hit of the game. Here's Raul Mondesi. Mondesi 1 for 1. Infield is normal. 7 on the strat, no play. Neagle will pitch 4-5. And that is a hit by pitch. That 9 is way too high. Mondesi will swing 4-5. And against the lefty, that's a ground out to second. So the Dodgers get a hit, but that's all they get. At the end of 3, still 1-0 in favor of the Bums. 69 Reds were good. Yes, they were. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Here is Orlando Merced. He got a base hit his last time up. 4-6. Let's see from Nomo. Error on a grounder. Merced will swing 4-3, and that is a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Shields. His error rating is a 5. That's a 9. He won't make the play. He will make the play. He'll throw to first and get the out. So that's 1 out. As a nice play there made by DeShields. Was a pretty good fielder. Here's Jeff King. King is 0 for 1. Nomo's pitch 2-3. That is a strike. That is a strikeout plus 10, and that 19 is gonna be got him. Jeff King's rating is a 7, but you add 10 is 17. Plus 2 from Dodger Stadium is a 19. That is a 19. That is on the die. That's strikeout number 5 for Nomo. 2 down. Next batter is Al Martin. Nomo with the pitch. 5-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Martin will swing 5-5. Star 4. Ground out to third. And another 1-2-3 inning for Hideo Nomo, as he is dealing as he should. Bottom half of the 4th inning, Denny Neagle comes back out for the Pirates. He's only given up the home run, but he's pitching pretty well. Here's Roberto Kelly for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Nagle's pitch, 3-1. Strikeout chance, 16 too high. Kelly will swing, 4-2. He grounds it to second. Here's Tim Wallach. Of course, his son, Chad Wallach, is on the Miami Marlins right now. As I said, every time I seem to see a player who is now the father of a son I'm watching on TV, at this time, you know you're getting up there. Pitch from Neagle, 4-6. Against the righty, that is a blank. Wallach will swing, 3-1. Against the lefty, that's a single to second base. Wallach is on first. Next up is Chad Fonville. See what happens if I roll a strat roll with it. That's a 6. There'll be no play. 2-3 from Nagel. From Nagel is a strikeout. 2-3 from Nagel. Nagel is a strikeout chance. That 6 is gonna be right in there. I was thinking of doing that. And you know what? No, let's re-roll. Hold on. I'll re-roll it. Nope, you know what? I already said it's a strikeout. It's a strikeout. I was thinking maybe rolling the strat roll with the actual main roll. If the strat roll comes up something, I can re-roll the dice. If not, I just leave it as it is and see how it goes that way. I don't know if that really changes any of the stats. That's 2 outs. Here's Hideo Nomo. I'll roll a strat. Strat says a 10, no play. Nagel will pitch. That's 2 dice. I'll re-roll. Nagel's pitch, 1-1. That's a blank. Nomo gets to swing. He had an 0.91 average as a hitter. 1-2, and that's just going to be a star 4, grounder to short. And that will end the inning there. So no runs and a hit for the Dodgers. They still lead 1-0 after 4. You was like that with Boones and Bells, watch fathers and sons. Yep, I know, right? I agree with you 100% there, Dave. We go to the top of the 5th. Here is Carlos Garcia. Nomo's pitch, 5-2, strikeout plus 10. That makes Garcia 17, and that 17 is good, even with the 2 from Dodger Stadium. And that is strikeout number 6 for Nomo. He is throwing masterfully. Mark Parrott is next. Nomo with the pitch, 6-4. That's a strikeout plus 10. That 6 is good easily. And Parrott goes down. Strikeout number 7 for Nomo. Here's Mark Johnson. Nomo's pitch, 6-1. That's a double question mark. Johnson, 1-13 would be an automatic out. That is a 12, and that's exactly what that is. And it will be a fly out to center. And Nomo is doing the job. Halfway through the game, 1-0 Dodgers. Next game up in inside pitch in 1 and gone will be game number 10. And we have another interleague matchup as the Florida Marlins will travel to Royal Stadium to take on the Kansas City Royals. That is tomorrow's one and gone matchup. Florida Marlins taking on Kansas City. And tonight, I will get back to payoff pitch. The Chicago White Sox play the Boston Red Sox tonight. So any Red Sox fans out there, your Red Sox are on the board. And I know I've not played any Fall Classic baseball. I will do Fall Classic tonight between the Phillies and the Mets, unless, of course, the 69 season shows. Then I may do a game from 69. I'll tell you one thing about Fall Classic. It does take them a while to get the package to me. It's not like 5-2. My 86 Mets record in FCB is 5-2. So they're actually playing like they should. So 5-2. I'm still waiting for my 69 season. It takes a while from them. I'll admit that. It actually takes a while for me to get it from there. I don't know why. I mean, I ordered 2017 from Inside Pitch on Monday. I'll be getting that today or tomorrow. Chris Davis does the do job. Yes, they lost the first two. I'm actually on a 5-game winning streak. But then we're going to switch to 69 when that season comes in. Those are just exhibition games. I haven't decided what to do with that yet. So we go to the bottom of the fifth. Delino DeShields leaves here in Dodger Stadium. Remember, I love payoff pitch. I do like Fall Classic so far. I do need more data on Fall Classic, but right now, Inside Pitch is my game of choice. So as David Baseball Demos says that Stratomatic could be the game we'd want on a desert island, Inside Pitch and all the seasons I have would be my choice for on that instead. Neagle's pitch, 3-1. That's a strikeout chance. 15 is too high. DeShields will swing 4-3 against the lefty. That's a ground out to short. Sorry, ground out to second. Out number 1. Neagle's doing a good job, too. His only mistake was the home run to Piazza. Here's Offerman. Neagle, 6-4. That's a walk chance. That 15 is good. Offerman will walk. He has a 19 as a walk rating against lefty, so he'll trot down to first. And that's only the first walk given up by Neagle. Only walked 42 batters in 95, so we had pretty decent control. Here's Mike Piazza, infield halfway. Strat roll says a 19, no play. Neagle will pitch, 1-4, possible error. Piazza will swing 4-4. That's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Jay Bell. His error rating is a 5. That's a 1. It's going to be an error on Jay Bell. And that is just a ground ball. So that means that it's a 1-base error. So Offerman is safe at second and Piazza is safe at first. So that is an E6 on Bell. And that's the second error on the Pirates in this game. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Here's Eric Karros as the Pirates commit another error. Infield halfway. Strat roll says a 7, no play. Neagle will pitch. And that is a 5-1. That's a strikeout chance. 17 is too high. Karros will swing 6-4, star 2, and that is a grounder to second base. Karros' double play rating 3, half 4, nothing from Neagle. Shortstop for Pittsburgh is Bell, no adjustment. A 1-4, they turn it. They do not. So Offerman is going to be safe at third. Piazza's out at second. Karros is safe at first on the fielder's choice. That will bring up Raul Mondesi with 2 outs. Infield goes back to normal. That is a 9. No play on the strat roll. Denny Neagle, 1-3. That's a strikeout chance. And the 10 got him. Mondesi is a 9, but you add 2 from Dodger Stadium. Makes it 11. That 10 is good. And Denny Neagle gets a big strikeout. And that's his 3rd strikeout. And the inning is over. So no damage done by the Dodgers on the error. At the end of 5, still 1-0. Pirates keeping it close. You have 1954 Pop on the way. Yeah, I have all the Pop seasons. I have every one of his seasons. 1954 is a great choice. 1954 is a great choice. Every season's a great choice. I mean, okay, so there are some seasons that may not be so exciting, but to everyone who thinks that maybe, well, okay, my favorite season is the 86 season. I thought that was the best season in baseball history. Of course, being a Mets fan, of course, I would probably say that. But then again, you may have a Braves fan, all right, who, just thinks the 86 season was just kind of plain. But then again, how about what is it? How about the 1990, the 2014 season? I mean, I think the 2014 season was okay, but you got a Giants fan who loves the 2014 season. Every season's good. Just depends, maybe how your team did or something, I guess. Denny Neagle is going to bat here in the top of the 6th. Nomo's pitch 6-5. That's an error chance. Neagle will swing 4-2. Fly ball to center field. That is hit to Chad Fonville. His error rating is a 0, so he will make the play out number 1. Next batter is Jacob Brumfield. Nomo with the pitch, 2-1. That's an error on a throw. Brumfield will swing 5-4. That's a single into center field. There will be no error on that. That is only used throwing errors on a base hit with nobody on base is ignored. So that's just a single to center. Throwing errors only applicable on base runner advancement. So here's Jay Bell. As the Pirates got something going on here. He's 0 for 2, though. Infield will go halfway. The greatest Indians team of all time. 1954. They didn't win the World Series that year, but probably. I mean, they did win it in 1948. But yeah, maybe the greatest Indians team of all time. 82 is probably your all-time favorite season, junior in high school. 77 was good, but it was only 12. Yeah, you should pick up 1982. I mean, full class. Unfortunately, 1982 would be a good year to play if that was your favorite season. Let's see. Runner on first. Let's see if there's anything on a strat that says a 9. There is. Possible hit and run. Brumfield has an attempt rating of 6. Nomo with +2 is an 8. That would be a hit and run chance. Jay Bell, let's see. What's his strikeout rating? A 12. Let's see. 13 +2 is 50. You know what? Let's do the hit and run. Let's do a hit and run because Piazza can't throw anybody. Because Piazza really can't throw anybody out. So let's do a hit and run attempt. Nomo pitches 2-4, and against a righty, that is an automatic out. And that is going to be a fly. It's a star 1, and it's a fly out to center. Wow. And that didn't work out well. And that's out number 2. Brumfield has to get back. Here's Orlando Merced. Strat roll is a 9. This time, no hit and run with 2 outs. Nomo will pitch 3-6. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium says 2-4, and that is a rare play. It's a blank. So we got men on base. We have a rare play. That is a 2-1. Liner to shortstop who attempts to double up the closest base runner. Resolve play as an L6 range play with a catch being an auto double play. So it's a range play to short, and that's Offerman. His range is a 3. There were 2 outs, so the infield is not halfway. So he will make the play, and of course, there were 2 outs anyway, so he makes the catch, and that will end the inning anyway. So that's a line out to short, and the inning is over. One hit for Pittsburgh, but it's still 1-0 as the Pirates, Hideo Nomo is pitching a gem. And so is Neagle. Nagle's only given up 1 run. It was a homer to Piazza. He's doing just as fine a job. He's out with an injury no matter what season you pick, though. Yeah, right. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Roberto Kelly as this game was moving along very well. 5-1 from Neagle. That's a strikeout chance. The 6 is good. Kelly goes down on strikes. That's strikeout number 4 for Neagle. Out number 1. Tim Wallach will take a hack. Neagle 5-5. Strikeout chance 10. Got Wallach. And Neagle strikes him out. That's strikeout number 5 for Neagle. As I said, I always felt Neagle was a bit of an underrated pitcher. Here's Chad Fonville. Nagle's pitch, 2-5. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium says 5-4, and that is a question mark 9. As that's a ball hit to right field. That is a 7, and that is a possible home run. That's a possible home run check. But Fonville, though, has no home run rating. It is a 0. So that's just going to be a fly out to right, and the inning is over. Chad Fonville did not hit any home runs, so his home run rating is a 0, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Neagle as he keeps the Pirates in this game. At the end of 6, still 1-0. Top of the 7th coming up. Leading off for the Bucks will be Jeff King. Both pitchers are strong. They can deal to 28 batters, so right now nobody's tired yet. Nomo's pitch, 6-2. That's a strikeout chance. That 17 is too high. King will swing, 6-1, fly out to left. Here's Al Martin. Pitch from Nomo, 4-2. That's a wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again, 4-6 from Nomo. Error on a grounder. Martin swings, 5-6. And against a righty, that is going to be a single in this past second base. And the second baseman, DeShields, his error rating is a 5. That is a 4, and he's going to commit an error as well. So that is an infield single. And DeShields picks it up, tries to make the play, throws it in the dugout, and Martin will wind up at second. As that is an error on a grounder. And Martin will be at second base. So it's an infield single, and then a bad throw puts Martin on at second base. And that error, that's an E4. That's an E4, and that's the first error on the Dodgers. Here in the 7th. So a big error on DeShields. Now can the Pirates take advantage of it? Here's Garcia. 1 out. The infield is normal. Strat roll says a 15. No play. Nomo will pitch. 5-1. That's a strikeout plus 10. That 4 gets him. And that is strikeout number 8 for Nomo. 2 down. Chance now for Mark Parent. Parent has struck out twice. Strat rule says a 6. There's no play. At least I don't think so. Well, wait a minute. Wait. Let's see. Martin, 5 attempt plus 2. No, 6 is too high for anything going on. So Nomo will pitch 2-1. That's an error on a throw. Parent will swing 4-6. It's a fly out to center. There, of course, will be no throwing error, and the inning will end there. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. We are at the 7th inning stretch, still 1-0 in favor of the Dodgers. Both pitchers doing a great job. ID Jester joins me here at Dodger Stadium to leave a like. Thank you, my good friend. Hideo Nomo will bat. They're going to have him bat in this case here, although let's see. He's due to bat he's due to, let me see here. Do I take Nomo out? You're up one. You know what? He's pitching beautifully, but he will be tired at the end of the next inning. Oh, do I leave Nomo in there and let him bat? That's the thing about National League Baseball. Got these issues. Or in the American League, you don't have to worry about it. He's pitching a gem. I'm going to leave him in there. I'm going to have him bat. Neagle will pitch. 1-5. That's a range play. Oh, Nomo swings. 1-2. That's a star 4. It's a ground ball to short. Jay Bell's range is a 3. He's got it. Throws to first. Out number 1. Here's Delino DeShields. Pitcher should get a fatigue boost to pitching a shutout. Yeah, well, remember also, I could agree with that, but remember, inside pitch is probably the most mild when it comes to fatigue. Inside pitch is the most mild when it comes to fatigue. When they have a fatigue, really only 2 cells on a pitcher card hurts them. An S1 and a KW. This one, the double question mark, will fatigue them as well, but you still go to here, and it could still be an out. Inside pitch is the most mild when it comes to fatigue. Unlike payoff pitch, which destroys pitchers with their fatigue cards. Unlike fall classic, which destroys pitchers with fatigue cards. Stratomatic is pretty mild, though, but I don't think it's as mild as inside pitch. But payoff pitch and fall classic destroy fatigue pitchers. Inside pitch, you could still have him pitch for a while. But my rule is if I have a pitcher that's fatigued and it does fall on an S1 or a KW or a double question mark, he's automatic. I remove him automatically. That's an optional rule that's in the rules, and I do like the idea. Here's the Shields. Neagle will pitch 3-2. That's a double question mark. He is not tired yet. Actually, will be tired after this batter. DeShield, double question mark against the lefty, 1-5, single 1. That's an 8, too high. It's a blank. DeShields does swing 2-2, and it's still a base hit anyway. It's a single to left. Now Neagle is tired, and I'll put a pawn on, let me know that. But DeShields is on at first. The batter now is Jose Offerman. Neagle is due to bat second. The Pirates are going to see if they can keep him in there. Infield halfway. Rolling a strat. That is a 14. No play. Neagle will pitch. That's a 1-5. That's a range play. Offerman will swing 4-6. It's a ground ball to second. The ball is hit to Garcia. His range is a 2, but because it's halfway, it's a 1. And, of course, that didn't get through that's a sewer dice. I'll re-roll. Range is a 1. He's got it. Wow, what a roll. He gets it. Now, do we get the double play? Offerman's double play rating is a 1. Nothing from Neagle. +1 is a 2. Bell has no adjustment. So a 1-2, do they turn it? No, they do not. The 4... DeShields' base running is a 5, but when the infield is halfway, it simulates the runner being held when you bring it down -1. So it's a 4. But even with a 4, DeShields still makes it to second. So DeShields is out. It's safe at second, so the only play was at first. And Offerman is out, but that is 2 outs. That simulates the runner being held when you call the infield halfway. You're also holding the runner. So now runner on second base. The batter is Eric Karros. Now they'll take Neagle out because a single 1 will score the run. So Nagle's going to come out. The Pirates will go to the pen to pitch to a right-hander. They know they're going to bring in a pinch hitter as well. So let's see who the Pirates want to bring in. And they're going to bring in Jeff McCurry. 1 win, 4 losses, 1 save, a 5.02 ERA. McCurry's there probably just to get the inning over. 2 outs. Eric Karros is the batter. I am still rolling Strat. That is a 7. DeShields, let's see, is an 8. Divided by 4 is 2, so there's no play. 4 divided by 4. Divided by 2 is 4. No run, so he's not going to try to steal. McCurry will pitch 4-4. And against a righty, that's a blank. Karros gets the swing 1-6. It's a ground ball to first base, and the inning will end there. 1 base hit for the Dodgers, but that's it. Still 1-0. We go to the top of the 8th. Hideo Nomo will pitch to Mark Johnson. We'll see a pinch hitter from McCurry as he was coming for 1 run. Nomo with the pitch. 4-4. That's a wild one. Ball 1. Do it again. 4-1. Hit by pitch. 14 is going to be too high. Johnson will swing. 4-2. He grounds out to first. Out number 1. Denny Neagle, of course, was released, so we'll see a new pinch hitter against Nomo. And we always go with the most at-bats, and that will be Nelson Liriano. There's another blast from the past. He had 259 at-bats, so Nelson Liriano will bat against Nomo with 1 out. Nomo is not tired, but will be after the 3rd batter. That's a 5-2. That is a strikeout plus 10. That 2 guns him down easily, and that is strikeout number 9 for Nomo. Jacob Brumfield is next. Sad Mark Johnson had so many at-bats, but no splits, although I'm becoming more tolerant of that. I understand how important splits are to you, David, and you are 100% right in your belief. You really are, okay? Remember, you can always make some changes to the card if you feel fragrant. I mean, I had some issues with Greg Maddox's 1994 card with Joe Bryan on his card. But I understand what you're talking about, and you're not wrong. Not at all, bro. Not at all. All right? But the thing about it is the splits are also done inside the matrix, not just on this. Now, of course, you are 100% right on Al Bunbury and on Al Bunbury Al Bunbury in the 76 season. You're 100% right on that with the home runs and such. I don't know. Maybe sometimes it slips through the cracks. I don't know. Pitch from Nomo, 2-1. That's an error on a throw. Brumfield will swing 2-3, and that's a fly out to left. Of course, there's no throwing error, and the inning will end there. 1-2-3 for Nomo, and he is now tired. We'll see if I want him to pitch in the top of the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Mike Piazza will lead off. Got a couple of righties. We'll see who the Pirates want to bring out. You're down by 1 run. I think you bring out your closer. So let's see who the Pirates have, and that will be Dan Miceli. Dan Miceli, 4 wins, 4 losses, 21 saves, but a 4.66 ERA. But he is the closer for the Pirates. His job is simple: keep it a 1-0 game. Mike Piazza leads off. Pitch is 6-2 against a righty. It's a blank. Piazza gets the swing. 6-6. Ground ball to second base. Out number 1. Here's Raul Mondesi. Miceli's pitch. 6-5. That's a range play at the park. Mondesi, Dodger Stadium 2-5. That's a star 2, and that is going to be a fly out to left. 2 men down. Here's Roberto Kelly. He's 0 for McKelly is 0 for 3. He's grounded out to second all 3 times. Maselli with the pitch. 3-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Kelly gets the swing. 5-1, and now he grounds out to short finally. And that is a 1-2-3 inning by Maselli. He does his job for the Pirates. 1-0. Top of the 9th inning coming up. Will we see some 9th inning magic? It's a great game, so I don't want to sound hateful and like I'm nitpicking. Hey, Dave, like I said, I understand what you're talking about. It is a great game. Remember, ID Jester rated inside pitch number 1, Fall Classic number 2, and Payoff pitch number 3. Now, we all know how ID Jester feels about Stratomatic. We won't go down that avenue. I know you love it, and it's your favorite group. That's your favorite game. We won't go down ID Jester's road on Stratomatic. But no such thing as a 1-2-3 inning. So I understand what you're talking about, Dave. It's an awesome game. I love it. Right now, it's my game of choice. Hideo Nomo will try to pitch the 9th. If he gets in trouble, Dodger bullpen is ready. Jay Bell leads off for Pittsburgh. As Bob's Tabletop says, no such thing as a 1-2-3 9th inning. Well, Jay Bell, he's got to go with the heart of the order. He's got to deal with Bell, Merced, and King. Nomo is tired. That's what that pawn means. Nomo's pitch, 5-5 against a righty. It's a walk plus 10, and that 5 is good. And Bell trots down to first, and the Pirates have the leadoff runner on a walk. And that is the first walk issued by Nomo. That is his first walk. And just like that, now I'll take him out. He doesn't give up any walks, but he gives up a walk in the top of the 9th inning. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 9th inning? Orlando Merced is the next batter. And the Dodgers will bring out their closer now to close the game out. And that was Todd Worrell. 4 wins, 1 loss, 32 saves, a 2.02 ERA. Todd Worrell coming out to close the game. Infield is halfway. Merced the batter. Anything on Strat. That is an 18, no play. Worrell will pitch. 5-6. Strikeout chance. 6 is good. He gets Merced. Struck him out. 1 down. Next batter is Jeff King. Strat roll, 16, no play. Worrell will pitch. 5-6. Again a strikeout chance. 14 is too high. King gets the swing. 2-1. Fly ball, center field, out number 2. Last chance for the Bucks is Al Martin. He will bat with a 282 average. Bell on it first. Rolling a Strat. That is a 14. There is no play. Worrell will come on and pitch. Here's the pitch from Worrell. 1-3. Strikeout chance. 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's your game. Dodgers beat the Pirates 1-0. No runs, no hits, a walk, but that is all. The Dodgers, behind some awesome pitching by Hideo Nomo, they get the win. They shut the Pirates out 1-0. How about that for the Dodgers? Final line score coming up.